In this lecture, I will tell you about the kidney. Here is the list of topics that I will cover. In most of my lectures, I start by sharing some basic facts about the topic. So, in this lecture, I will first tell you some facts about the kidney. After that, I will discuss the location of the kidney. Then we will move on to its size, and then I will describe the shape of the kidney. Following that, we will cover the weight of the kidney and then examine its structure. Next, we will study the blood supply of the kidney. After covering all these aspects, I will conclude by explaining the functions of the kidney. So, let's begin. First, let's discuss some facts about the kidney. You may be surprised to learn that the right kidney is slightly lower than the left kidney, and there is a reason for this. The liver is located on the right side of our body. The second fact is that the structural and functional unit of the kidney is called the nephron. The kidney is made up of nephrons, and there are a total of 2 million nephrons in our body. The third fact is that our kidneys filter blood, and they filter approximately 170 liters of blood per day. While blood passes through the kidneys continuously, only 170 liters are filtered each day. You might wonder why this is. The reason is that not all the blood contains waste materials. Only the waste containing portion is filtered. Now, let's discuss the location of the kidney. You can see a diagram in front of you, and the kidneys are marked in red. There is a muscle in our body called the diaphragm. The area above the diaphragm is called the chest, and the area below it is called the abdomen. It is clear that the kidneys are located in the abdomen, but they are positioned towards the back, not the front. In medical terminology, the back side is referred to as posterior, while the front side is called anterior. Thus, the position of the kidneys is on the posterior abdominal wall, just below the rib cage. As for the vertebral level, the kidneys are located between T12 and L3. Now, let's move on to the size of the kidney. Each kidney is about 4 to 5 inches long. As for its shape, the kidney is bean-shaped, as you can see in the diagram, which resembles beans. Now, let's talk about the weight. Each kidney weighs approximately 130 grams. Next, let's discuss the structure of the kidney. Here you can see both the internal and external views of the kidney. The structure of the kidney is composed of several parts, but I will focus on 4 major components. First, let's talk about the cortex. The reddish-brown outer layer you see is called the cortex. The inner part, excluding the cortex, is called the medulla. Now, let's move on to the pyramids. You can see these cup-shaped structures here. These are actually cavities, and they are called pyramids. All these pyramids converge at a central area, called the pelvis, which is the funnel-like part of the kidney. The pelvis then connects to the ureter. Now, let's talk about the blood supply of the kidney. The artery and vein that supply blood to the kidney are the renal artery and renal vein, respectively. Now, let's discuss the functions of the kidney. There are 4 major functions. The first major function is filtration. The kidney filters waste products from the blood. There are many waste products in our blood, and the kidney's role is to remove these waste products. The second major function is reabsorption. During the filtration process, some useful substances like water, glucose, and amino acids are filtered along with the waste. The kidney reabsorbs these useful substances so that they are not lost. How exactly the kidney does all of this is a topic I will cover in another lecture. The third function of the kidney is tubular secretion. Let me give you a simple example using tea. When you filter tea, some residue might remain, and you need to use a spoon to remove it. Similarly, when the kidney filters the blood, some unwanted materials like urea, ammonia, and creatinine remain. The kidney then takes these substances back through a process called tubular secretion. The fourth function of the kidney is to help maintain normal blood pressure. There are several mechanisms by which blood pressure is regulated, and the kidney is one of the important organs involved in this process. Now, here is the question of the day: which kidney is positioned higher than the other? Only a genius can answer in the comments below.